Welcome to South Beach, Miami. All right, only a few steps into the living room, but the view is continuing forever. Obviously, the yacht is unfurnished. We have chosen out a factor to have all the furniture customized in Brazil. We also have a surround system, and this is a really comfortable area to hang out. And it's really unbelievable when you take this yacht for a spin and it's moving, that you actually really can just sit here and enjoy the view.
This family room is super cozy. You can watch TV, you could just stare out at the view. It completely opens up to the outdoors. These Fleetwood doors pocket, and it makes a seamless transition to outside. And I love this corner swing. You can sit and just take in the whole view. So with all this indoor-outdoor flow, you'll never get cold with these very sleek, modern heat strips. They're very tucked away and beautiful. Also, come with me this way to see where you're gonna do your outdoor dining. This is a fabulous setting for a dinner party, right off of the kitchen, just off the family room. You have everything flowing in this house, which is really what California living is about.
This is the wow factor. When you walk in, you look outside, you got these floating patios, you've got water as far as the eye can see, and the strip in the background. So the vision of the builder and the architect when they put this home together was to have the seamless integration of indoor and outdoor living. So part of their indoor-outdoor kind of mysticism, so to speak, is these beams that you see in the ceiling, is that they carry you from indoors all the way outside, so your eye follows it, and the next thing you see is water and the strip. These floors are made from a type of wood called ipe wood. This is what they make docks out of. And it has to be a waterproof kind of wood because the water comes right up to the house. There's going to be times where maybe it's a little too warm or a little too cold, and it's so effortless and so simple just to close this off, give it a little tug, and it's effortless. It really is.
Coming down from the bar into the living room area that transitions into a ballroom. This ballroom also doubles as a screening room as well. The panels slide open, revealing huge speakers, and at the push of a button, the screen comes down. Is it like that at your house? Because it's not like that at mine. And over there, Mr. Parenchio loved to entertain. He would have legendary musicians who played at sold-out arenas around the world grace this very stage. The room would be completely cleared out, emptied of furniture, emptied of antiques, and then tables would be set up for dining. Guests would eat, they would drink, and listen to incredible artists play. And through these double doors, guests could just step out and enjoy the view.
So on a yacht, that would be the galley, right? But as you see, we have a full-size kitchen. We even have an amazing wine cooler here, double fridge. It's really all high-end luxury finishing as well at the same time. While you cook, prepare the food, you also can enjoy the view. At the same time, entertain your friends. So I think this is really one of the best parts.
The kitchen is exquisite. It is large, it takes over the full width of the entire house, and like all remarkable kitchens, this one has the best appliances. And here, most of them are actually fully integrated into the cabinetry. So the refrigeration is concealed behind this door where you have a fridge, you have a freezer, and then on the other end, you have a wine cooler. Preparing a meal in a kitchen like this is a dream come true, because not only is it equipped to handle the most demanding chef, it also is equipped to allow for entertaining on a more intimate scale, maybe just with your family and friends on a daily basis.
I think the most dramatic feature of this home is this floor-to-ceiling, two-story glass window that shows such a magnificent view of Camelback Mountain, and then you can also see the sky up at the top. So the kitchen is made of African Wenge wood made in Germany, and it has Gaggenau and Miele appliances, and we have all kinds of fun things like this. Another thing in the kitchen that I'd like to show you is the butler's pantry. Come with me. So this is great to have right off of the kitchen because it's a fabulous caterer's kitchen as well, and it also serves the outside as well as the inside.
Let's take a look at the kitchen. Frank Lloyd Wright really wanted people to live in his common areas. We have the rock showing up with the counter space worked in. Parts of it were chiseled out. they just really found a way to incorporate it in here and make it feel part of the natural environment. And again, those skylights up above. When this was designed in the 50s, the kitchen was considered the workspace, not necessarily the luxury space that we now enjoy today.
This is truly the most grand kitchen I've ever been in. Forget about the fact that you've got the ultimate appliances, Sub-Zero, Miele, Viking, the best of the best. This massive granite island with the OG edge not only serves as a great place to work if you are a chef, but also when the dining room might be just too much, or even the breakfast room. Right here in this kitchen, 4 stools at the island. It doesn't get better than this. It's pretty special to have dual chandeliers in your kitchen, but how many houses have you been to that have their own fireplace? I mean, this is a sign of true luxury.
We're here in one of our 2 hillside funicular trams on the way from the main residence down to our stunning beach house. The tram is operated by fiber optics, fully enclosed in glass. Even the tracks are heated for smooth operation in the winter months. As we pass by this beautiful landscape, it's important to know that it's here today because of a massive French drain system around the entire property that provides the natural runoff to the trees and plants below. To put it simply, they don't even know that the house is there.
Come on out and join me on the main deck. This deck has been tiled with reclaimed Italian stone. You have this magnificent dining table. This deck is perfect for lounging, for enjoying your friends, for dining. The evening, nighttime atmosphere is magnificent. Come and follow me around. The deck follows around the house. There are sitting vignettes throughout all the decks in this home. From every entertaining room, there is sliding doors, so the flow is in and out from the family room, from the kitchen, from the living room, and there's nooks and crannies all throughout these decks. This is the perfect home to entertain your guests in.
Here we are in the backyard, which is the heart of the home. It's a central location between the main house and cottage. And the overall approach to this garden was to do this in a completely sustainable manner. We brought in drought-resistant plants, native plants, ancient olive trees that are over 100 years old. All of the water from the site, whether it's from the rain on the roofs to the garden, is collected and directed to a 12,500-gallon cistern that's used for irrigation not only of this yard, but it's also used for flushing toilets inside the house. We try to reuse materials wherever we can within the home. These cobblestones were original to the house from 1906, and the sound of running water is very soothing and contributes to an overall feeling of wellness and decompression. Here at the center of the garden is our fire pit and seating area. One of the most special elements to this property is the fact that you could be here in your secluded and very private garden, but at the same time have these iconic views from Alcatraz all the way to the Transamerica Pyramid and Salesforce Tower. Just up the stairs, we're here at the outdoor dining area. With Piacentina flooring we've imported directly from Italy, elegant Massiero chandeliers, and seating for up to 20 people. We're also surrounded by small speakers that look like lights, but also mushrooms that come out of the ground where subwoofers are located. One of the unique elements to this space is also the fact that we have an outdoor screening area. Whether it be 20 people for dinner to a Super Bowl party that can include hundreds of your friends, I've never seen a house entertain better. And to assist with entertaining, we have this outdoor kitchen, which includes this Heston grill and rotisserie, as well as a wood-burning pizza oven.
And finally, we're outside in front of this 128-foot infinity pool with its own jacuzzi overlooking this world-class polo field. The blue of the ocean and the blue of this pool is like the perfect framework to this polo field. The Federation of International Polo had their championship match here. That's like having your own private golf course and hosting the Masters. You can see the entire coastline from this pool. And on the other side, you've got this view of this amazing Tuscan Mediterranean. And you tell me where else in this country or the world that you could sit in a jacuzzi, watch a polo match while you're looking at the Pacific Ocean. It doesn't exist. This is a one-of-a-kind. Here we are on this 5-star putting green. It's as good as it gets. But a lot of houses have putting greens and have sand traps. I've never been to a house that has its own driving range.
No mansion's complete without a wine cellar. This room is literally as big as most people's living rooms. There's a 700-bottle wine wall, beautiful bar, and again, what this house does so well is it brings the indoor out, so you have a huge balcony overlooking the grounds. What makes this space so interesting is we're technically below the backyard, and this room still has a ton of natural light. Whether you're hosting an intimate wine tasting or large cocktail party, this room can do it all.
So now we land here in the massive daylit basement, which is allowed by the walls of glass to really bring in a natural light. While upstairs is more of like a formal party space, this is just a lot more fun. You're greeted by yet a third full bar with a beautiful back shelf to keep your premium liqueurs for your honored guests. You have a sink, you have an ice machine, you have a fridge, nice sitting area, custom couch fitted for this room. As you can see how perfectly it molds well into the space. You got it all.
So this is the movie theater, and what's unique that it's on the first floor of the home. I've built many, many movie theaters before, and they're all in the basement, which I find people tend not to use because they have to walk down the stairs in the basement. So having it on the first floor really makes you use it a lot. In the theater, we have seating for 10. All the seats are electric. The seats are even interactive. When there's a movie going on, you're in a race car scene, the seats move with the scene, like they have this feature in Disney World. We have a ceiling that is all the stars in the universe. It's kind of like having a theater and a planetarium at the same time. This is the best theater experience you're going to have in the Hamptons with this huge screen and projector.
And here we are in the home theater that sits over 30 people. What I love about it is it has custom-made furniture and it's super loungy. So you can have the full theater experience without sacrificing the comforts of home. What I love about this theater is it's not only made for projection, but it actually has a stage for live entertainment. Karaoke, anybody?